Hi Aries, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. For all my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, men, and women. We are now covering the second week of October. So this is from the 11th till the 17th. And this week, guys, on the 10th, we have Saturn in Aquarius going direct. And this month, I believe we have a total of 4 planets going direct that were in retrograde. So this is kind of an important month where we're going to start to feel that like jump forward, like things are now going on. Okay, it's like the show is now beginning. Anything that was lag or in delay is now going to push forward pretty much. So Saturn Aquarius going direct is pretty much back to business, back to work. Okay, no more time to mess around with anything involving our work, our responsibilities, duties, obligations. And we could even be seeing changes, legislation, stuff with the government, economy, rules, regulations being pushed forward, moved out, enforced. Like there's going to be definitely a lot of changes going on. And with it being in Aquarius, expect the unexpected. Okay, like if you haven't seen the last 2 years, a lot of things that we would have never thought would happen have happened. So there's going to be a lot of unexpected change. And it's time to get serious and just move forward. Okay. All right. So we're going to be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have the link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards. And keep in mind these are general, so please listen with an open mind, open heart, take what fits and leave the rest out. All right, guys. So when it comes to your health, we have the sun in reverse. So you may be feeling a little under the weather this week, possibly. Maybe some of you caught a cold, or maybe you're a little bit sick, or also you could get burnt. So be careful around any hot surfaces or high temperature environments or hot things. Maybe if you work in an area, an environment where there's like a lot of hot objects or something, just be a little bit more cautious this week. Also, probably drinking hot liquids, right? Does that ever happen to you guys? I'm sure it's happened to everyone where you drink a hot soup or something that's really hot. You're like, burnt my tongue. And the next day it feels like it's numb, feels like this weird feeling. But you may be feeling a little bit under the weather this week. So just take care of yourself, okay? Take it easy. Don't be too hard on yourself. I know you guys are very go, go, go. And usually you have a lot of energy and you probably don't like to sit still. It makes you feel very anxious or unproductive. But this week you may need to rest a little bit because you may feel it under the weather. Maybe you have a little bit of a cold or sniffles, a little bit of cough. But it's nothing serious. I think you're okay. Just take care of yourself. And again, just be careful around any hot things or high temperature objects, surfaces, anything like that. So you don't burn yourself or it could be prevented. But if you do get sunburn or you burn yourself, use aloe vera if possible, like the natural plant, or you can order it online or CVS, Target or something. It really does help. Okay. All right. So when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, we have the Hanged Woman. So I kind of feel like for some of you may call off this week, or you may not work this week, or you may get off early or call off a day or two because maybe you're not feeling well. But I actually feel also, even if you don't and you're okay, you're not sick or anything, you may catch a break. You may not have to do as many things, or you may not have as many responsibilities, or maybe you're not as busy, or you're not getting bombarded and do this, do that, or you may be able to relax a little bit more this week with your work, school, finances, or it's not as heavy, not as big of a workload, or not as intense. Or even if it is a lot, it's something that's easy for you. It's not that it's not a big deal. Or if it's an exam or something, you you're gonna ace it, you're gonna be okay because you grasp all the concepts really well. It comes easy to you. And at work, maybe it's an easy week. It's anything crazy. So you may be able to coast a little bit and relax. And some of you may be waiting to hear back for something, or waiting on something, maybe waiting on a package, waiting on an approval, waiting for an okay, a yes, a go, a green light, or something. Okay. And some of you also could work well with, or work side by side with, a Pisces person, Sun, Rising, Venus. Okay. All right. Maybe with this person, you guys like to be lazy and just chill together, hide in the back and just talk or something, hide away from customers. Okay. All right. So when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, on your side here, we have the Page of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. Okay. All right, and then on this side for this other person, this can be your past, present, or future situation, or all the above. I'm starting to get hot now. I feel like I need to close my curtains, but then you might not be able to see me because it gets dark. Is it okay? Do you still see me? No, it's too dark, huh? Let me just clip it a little bit. I use this like little clip just to like, so it's not shining bright on my face because now I'm just like sweating. Anyways, on this side, we have the 5 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. Okay, so as far as who this could be, guys, could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Definitely feel strong water energy, okay, with the King of Cups here. So, but it could be any sign, so don't get too fixed on that. It could be any other sign or a mixed match, or it could just be the energy this person is embodying or playing out, okay? So it kind of feels like you guys are the same age or similar in age, or maybe you guys like are, yeah, pretty similar, or you within the same five years or less or something. I feel like this person is emotionally mature for the most part, is more sensitive, is more emotional than maybe you are. You are more logical, clear-minded, like direct, blunt, to the point. You're more of a talker, and this person is more of a feeler. Like, you're definitely a feeler too, but I just feel like on a scale, to scale it out, you're more of a thinker. You're more practical, logical than this person. So they may be a little more sensitive, take things to heart, take things a little more personally, but they're sweet sometimes. But because they're emotional, because they're more sensitive, they can sometimes be more passive aggressive or get hurt easier and then try to, like, you know, fight back, or try to be, because they get hurt, their feelings get hurt easier, they can sometimes lash out and say things that they don't mean, because they feel first and then think later. So they'll act first and then think about it later, where you will kind of think things through first and then act, possibly. So I feel here that there could have been, or maybe there is, a argument, misunderstanding, discussion, or this person did something, but I feel like they're apologizing to you, or they're gonna send you or try to message you or try to reach out to you to give you an apology of somehow. Like, you know, Aries, I'm sorry I lied to you. Aries, I'm sorry I ignored you. Aries, I'm sorry I said A, B, C to you. I'm sorry I didn't communicate. I'm sorry I, you know, whatever the sorry is, I feel like they're gonna apologize because of their style of communication or their lack of communication, or there's some kind of misunderstanding or exchange that was not nice maybe between the two of you, that they could have instigated, or maybe they took it out of proportion or blamed you, or whatever the case is. They feel bad about it, or they know it's not worth it to lose you, so they know that it's better to kind of suck it in, take off their pride, lose their pride, and apologize to you. Okay, so you may be receiving a sorry, or like, hey, can we talk, or them just trying to like make up for maybe what they said or whatever happened. And they, I think, kind of are feeling like, you know, it's not me. I don't want to be like this. I don't want to let pettiness get in between us, because I feel like they really do care about you, and they are serious about you. Maybe you guys are already together, or you're seriously dating, or in a relationship, or you're not in a relationship, but this person does want to be in a relationship with you, or does see them being long-term with you, being serious, maybe getting married, or whatever it is that, you know, you guys have talked about or want. This person feels like that's worth it. Like, you know what, this little fight, you ever heard that saying, right? Like, choose your battles. Like, I feel like, you know what, this is not worth it. Let me choose my battles. This is not worth it. I'm gonna, you know, suck up my pride, suck it up, and I may lose this battle, but I want to win the war. I want us to make it. I don't want to let this little thing throw us all off and then ruin a possibly good relationship. So I feel like this person may, if they were kind of a commitment phobe before, or had like scared of commitment before, and now they want to get committed, or they now are seriously considering it for you. And they may propose that to you, or may say, hey, do you want to do this, or do you want to go here or there? And you may be, I don't know. I feel like you're gonna try to like make it a little bit difficult for them a little bit, because you're not really mad, I don't think, but you still kind of want to make it seem like you're a little bit hurt, even though you're not. I don't know. I think you just want to have fun with it. And I don't know why, the song by Jason Aldean and Carrie Underwood, what's it called? If I didn't love you? Yeah, if I didn't love you. How does it go? I don't know why this situation, or maybe you guys know this song, or I don't know, it kind of reminds me, or it makes, I don't know why the song is coming through. It goes, how does it go? If I didn't love you, if I didn't love you, I'd be good by now. I'd be better than barely getting by somehow. Dun, 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 dun. Like basically, if I didn't love you, I would be over you. I'd be okay, but I'm not. So I basically still love you. Like all that stuff. I don't know. It's a cute song. Check it out if you're interested. And so basically, I feel like that's like this person probably singing that to you. Like, obviously, you know, like I love you and I care about you and I want to work. Like I thought I could get over it. I thought like it didn't matter, but every time I did, I realized it didn't work, and I'm still here. I still care about you, Aries. I want us to work it out, you know. And I think they're gonna express it to you. Just say, you know what, I love you. Like I really do care about you. I want this. I want you, and I'm sorry I ran away, or I'm sorry I was being a pain, or I didn't give you what you want, or I didn't treat you right. And I feel like you're gonna be like, what did you say? What did you say? They're like, yeah, I love you, or I care about you. You were right. You're like, I was right? Can you say that again? They're like, okay, come on, like let's not take it too far now, Aries. You're but I just want to hear you say I was right. I just want to hear you say it. They're like, oh gosh, you're gonna hold this against me forever, huh? And you're like, no, but maybe. And like, you know, let's say you guys are trying to decide where to eat. They're like, oh, where do you want to eat? And you're like, well, you said you wanted to make it up to me, so you know, I want to eat this. And they're like, we just had that yesterday, or we just had that last week. You're like, well, that's what I want again. And they're like, okay, fine. And then the next day, if you guys see each other hang out, they're like, what do you want to eat today? They're like, the same thing. Let's say, I don't know, you want to eat Chick-fil-A or something, because a lot of people are obsessed with Chick-fil-A. They're like, we had that the past 3 days, Aries. And you're like, I don't care, that's what I want. And you said you were gonna do what I wanted, you were gonna make it up to me. They're like, okay, fine. And then next week rolls around, they're like, what do you want to eat? Please don't say Chick-fil-A. You're like, fine, I'll eat something else. But maybe for a whole week, you're eating the same thing. You're like, fine. But I think you're just doing it just to like be hard on them, not because you actually want it. But I feel like you're not mad though. You're just kind of wanting them to learn the lesson. And I think you kind of saw it coming, or you knew they were going to apologize to you. And I think you know that they really care about you. They love you. They really do care about you, and they want something serious with you. But you want to make sure that they learn their lesson. Like, you can't do that to me, or you can't treat me this way, because I'm not going to let that happen. And I'm not going to accept or tolerate that behavior. So I feel like you guys are going to have a serious conversation that's still kind of playful though. Like, it's not super serious. It's still lighthearted. But this person is pretty much saying they're apologizing and that they love you and that they care about you. Okay? I don't know. I feel playful kind of energy, even if it's like whatever happened. Okay, so we're going to dive in deeper in the extended to get more information, to see where their energy's at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know, maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice. Okay, so we'll dive in deeper. Link to the extended will be below. I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care. Bye.